Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley J. Jones. If you're new here, hi, I'm so happy to have you. If you are not new here, hi, thanks for coming back. You can see in our mattress behind us, we did sleep here last night, and then we have a ton of help coming today, which is like so sweet because this is a big job for just us. So I'm gonna run out and get breakfast and then we're going to start on the renovations. So I am on my way to Tim Hortons. I am going to grab like a dozen donuts and then maybe like a big thing of their coffee to have for when people come over. And then I really like their fruit explosion muffins, so I'm gonna get one of those, or maybe I'll just get like 6 muffins or something for everyone. And then Lewis wants an everything bagel, so I have to remember that. And then I don't know what drink. I usually don't go to Tim Hortons, so I don't know what drink I'm gonna get. I'm more of a Starbucks kind of girl, so okay, I got the goods. I did get some donuts, and then they have a Asiago cheese bagel, which I love. I usually get that from Panera, but so I'm gonna try their like Tim Hortons version of it today, so fingers crossed, I hope it's really good. And then I got a dozen donuts, like I said. I made sure that 6 of them are chocolate because that's all Lewis will eat. And then I got him his everything bagel, and then I got French vanilla, that's what I got, French vanilla latte. The big projects for today, there's a lot of them. We're gonna rip up all the carpet. That's the biggest one because we want to be able to have Bear back at the actual house. She's at the Borders right now because it's just too dangerous to like let her kind of roam in the house, and it doesn't make sense for her to just like sit in a room by herself because that makes me sad. So we just have her at doggy daycare this weekend, but. So yeah, carpet is coming up, which means that like all the nails will be coming up, which is a good thing. And then we're gonna finish taking out the like framing in the ceiling in the dining room. And the rest of the popcorn ceiling is coming down on the first floor, which I'm like so happy about because it makes it look so much better. I never realized like how big of an impact it really had on it, but now that it's all off, it looks totally different. The place just looks a lot like cleaner and brighter. So I'm really excited about that. And then we're gonna try if we can to get the countertops off today. They're just like laminate countertops. But then what we're really trying to do is like make it so that the demolition is like basically completely done. And then we can start kind of like rebuilding everything, because right now it just looks like an absolute wreck in there. So hopefully we can kind of like use this weekend to really like turn the corner where things will start like being put back together instead of just like dust everywhere, like parts of things everywhere. I'm really excited for it to kind of turn that corner into actually looking like somewhere that we want to live and start like bringing the new things in and taking the old things out. Okay, so I want to show you really quickly some like samples that we're doing for, well, we might be doing for the house. We aren't really super sure yet, but these are just kind of like what I like. So we're going for a very like natural, just like really cozy kind of feel. So I'll show you paint colors first. So we're just gonna do like off-white basically for everywhere. And then these are our accent colors. So kind of think like boho, but like a tiny bit of farmhouse, but not like the gross like farmhouse kitsch. It's gonna be like nice farmhouse, like elegant farmhouse. But so we have like a terracotta orange color, and then you can't really see it, but it's like a really nice gem toned navy, and then a like kind of really dusty olive, like winter green color. So I love these. And then we're thinking about doing, we're actually gonna go with a different kind of hardwood. This is like real hardwood. We're thinking about going with laminate now. Or is it vinyl? Vinyl. But so this is kind of the finish though that we still want. So it's like a nice, really like warm oak kind of color. I think this is actually hickory. It might be, yeah. But just something like that. Like it doesn't pull too orange, it doesn't pull too white. It's kind of just a nice like neutral that will kind of like grow with the house as we go. And then so this is, it's called Solid Surface. I don't know if you can really see it that well. There you go. Okay, so that's kind of what that looks like. It's just white with like a tiny bit of speckles in it. And that's what we...
This one is chocolate, cream inside.
Thank you. But so this is called Gemini, and this is from Home Depot. It's just a sample. We were thinking about going with the solid surface countertops, but then we have a like personal connection that can get us granite for like $33 a square foot. So we might be doing that. The one that I think we're gonna go with is a little bit more neutral. So it's got like that beigey color in it, a little bit of this, which I think looks really, really great with that. And like all of the colors, you can kind of see it picks up something different in the granite. Which I really like. I think that they all pair really nicely. This is definitely the most like natural of all of the samples. So I think we're gonna go with this one. We're kind of undecided, but I don't know. The good news is we don't have to really like make a decision right now because our house is still a disaster. Okay, so we just left Home Depot. They didn't have any flooring samples that we really liked, which kind of stinks, but it only takes like 10 days to get them in, which is nice. But so we bought one box that we think we're gonna like the best. It was only like $60 some, so we're just gonna take it out of the box, lay it down a little bit, and like see if we like it. Because we need to see it like obviously in the right lighting of our house, and then in the like next to the tile and all of that kind of stuff. So we'll just see. But we think we want to go with like kind of a mid-toned, like earthy, grayish wood kind of, because I don't want to do too gray because like not a lot of, like everyone's doing gray right now, so I want it to be like more timeless. But then I obviously don't want to go like too yellow and all of that kind of stuff because I think that'll be out. So I'm trying to just get something like really, really neutral. So we also grabbed some like paint supplies and that kind of stuff, and then everything we're gonna need to sand down all of our cabinets and all of the trim. And I think that's all we got. Okay, so we have kind of decided on the carpet we're gonna go with, and this is gonna be the carpet for the whole upstairs. So 5 bedrooms, the stairs maybe, we're not sure if we wanna carpet those yet, and then the hallway. So we went through a couple different styles and a couple different colors. So this is the first style, and this is in the color Manila, which I like, and it looks, especially because I'm right in front of our window, so it looks really like bright and white, but when you put it in like the more shadowy parts of the room, it takes on a very like orange look. So I wasn't crazy about that. I really like this like twisted kind of look. So it's super, super thick, and it just feels really like homey, if that makes sense. So the shorter stuff for some reason reminds me of like a hotel room or like an apartment. It's still really nice, but I just like this like really comfy, cozy, like rug type feel. So this is in the color Lucky, and this one I liked, but again, it's just a little bit dark. So you can see these two kind of compared to each other. This one's a lot darker. The next one is Marvel. This was Lewis's favorite. And this is again that like twisted, but as you can see, it's still just a little bit darker. This one's more gray toned. This is Chic, and so this is obviously the lightest of them all. It has some like white, and then it has some like little beige specks and stuff like that in it, which is really nice because it's not like pure white. It's kind of that like in between, but it still has some really like bright spots in it that I like. So if anything happens to it, if it gets like a little stained, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But it's definitely a little bit more like bright and white than the ones around. And I like that it doesn't have a really warm tone to it, but it also doesn't have a super cool tone. It's very neutral, so I think it will kind of like stick with the times. And all of this carpet is 15 to 25 year warranty. So we're kind of getting like the middle of the range stuff because we don't have kids or anything yet. So we're not gonna go around like coloring on it or anything. But we still obviously want it to last for, you know, a reasonable amount of time because it is kind of expensive. All right, so we have gotten the carpet done. We are just now looking at our like flooring. We're gonna go with a like plank. I think it's called luxury vinyl plank or vinyl luxury plank or something like that. So we think we finally found something. We have gone through so many samples and from so many companies, but this is we actually bought a huge like thing of it because they didn't have any samples in Home Depot, so we just went and bought like a whole box of it. But so I think this is called like cherry ash or something like that. And it is from the brand Life Proof. So it's like 100% waterproof and like scratch proof, which we really like because we were gonna go with like total hardwood, like real wood. But everyone told us like, dude, don't do it if you have pets. The nails like scratch the hell out of it. So we're gonna go with this, and we think this is like the perfect medium tone. So it's still like really warm, but it has all of these like gray tones in them. But so see how like these gray tones kind of match up with this, because this will be obviously like meeting at the end of the tile. So honestly, we're pretty pleased with it. I like can't believe we finally found one. So now it is all about fitting for the hardwood, measuring all the rooms. After we get all the drywall done and all of the cabinets painted, we will be able to put our floors down, which will be so exciting because this house will start to look like an actual house and not a construction zone. Okay guys, and that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow along with our journey and get notifications when I post next. Like this video if you like this video. And that's it. Bye.